Hello and welcome to another Women's Network Australia member interview. And today it is your time to shine. Sarah Hutson, welcome.
Thank you, Sigrid.
It's great to have you here, Sarah. You are the owner and creative director of SFH Designs. You're dedicated to bringing color into the world through ethically sourced global fashions, creating statements through wearable art. I think that is fantastic. I'm really curious. Wearable art and the fashion, the colors of fashion, bringing all of that together. What inspired you to go down that path?
I guess color to me is joy, and I was sort of missing that as a young mum, and I wanted to find something special that lit up my eyes, my heart, make my heart beat a bit faster, and just to bring that happiness back in. So yeah, this is looking for joy, really.
When you have children first, you can sort of feel a little bit left out, can't you? A bit of isolation sometimes. So color, I can imagine, or I can feel, is such a wonderful way.
Absolutely. It really is a feeling. Yeah.
It's really great. It inspires you to want to do more. It inspires you to go out there and be with people and connect with people. So you really, it's been a journey for you. It's been a dream. It's kind of gone beyond your wildest dreams. Share that with us.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's gone beyond my wildest dreams. So I've had SFH Designs, I guess, as a label for about 10 years now. And I was lucky enough to open a little boutique here in beautiful New Farm, which is an amazing canvas for people to visit. We've got the boats, bus across the road. But to open my doors here, and to be honest, it was only going to be a 6-week pop-up. But 5 years later, we'll be 5 years in March. We've survived COVID and everything else at the moment. But to open up here has just been beyond my wildest dreams. And I think when I say open, it's opening the boutique doors, letting the most amazing people, ladies come into my life. And I'm like, where have you been all my life? And they say, waiting for you. So it's really quite beautiful, the connection that we have made with the community, the ladies, the friendships, a lot of business working ladies as well, two creatives, I should say. And it just all sort of melts together here, which is just, absolutely beautiful.
And I believe it is ethically sourced. So tell us a bit about that. So where are you finding?
Yeah. As much as we can, we'll be ethically sourced. But what I find now I'm more on the sustainability. When I say sustainability, I'll only get 4 meters of fabric and we'll make one dress, or we make to order. And my seamstress, she's amazing in keeping that sustainability, using all the fabrics. Anything left over, we'll create a dress, a ruffle dress or something out of it, where we've mixed all the colors together and the patterns, because everything generally goes together in color. So it's all good.
It really does. And, I'm fascinated by that. Now, I'm not a seamstress by any means, but I've always liked to make clothes. So to use patterns, find material that is usually for me, it's been about wearable, that it is comfortable and wearable.
Yes,
so I think that's important to you too, isn't it, in what you are creating? But
absolutely. And well, we like to do, when we do custom made, we can do all sizes there as well too. And even, I don't know if you can see the fabric I'm wearing today is Ankara fabric. So that's actually printed in Netherlands. It comes as a waxed fabric. And but then it's printed with a batik Indonesian effect. So, and then as well, it's got a Western African, happiness influence on it as well too. So it's quite unique fabrics and things you're not going to see around, which is what we love.
Something very different. It stands out, so you can wear it to some special occasion, but you can wear it to, birthdays and other celebrations.
Wear it every day.
Yeah. So really,
like we say for headpieces, we wear millinery every day.
Yeah, I love that. That's a really good idea. Something that hasn't sort of been there for a while. Fashions change so much, but when you have pieces that you love to wear because they're comfortable and they are different, you do wear them a lot more, I guess.
Well, it's timeless fashion as well too. I'm a 70s child and I love all that 70s music and a bit of sequin, but sequin I don't think has ever gone out of fashion, and I now call leopard print a neutral. So, we work into it as being timeless as much as we can.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And like we said a bit earlier, so it's the fashion, but it's also the accessories that you have available with it. So I could imagine you're saying if a piece is made and you have some left over, you might even make accessories, what, like a bow or something?
Yeah, absolutely. We can make a headpiece. We've made little slinky tops. We've made earrings. It's anything is possible basically there.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
And I think you have a unique way, or you have a really great way of putting it out there. So you like to do fashion shows. Tell us about, what does that look like? Who comes to that?
Yeah, well, I guess I love to entertain, and I think when we're going to a function, we're paying a ticket to be there. It's generally a fundraiser, which is our favourite events to do, and our pieces are quite eclectic. I describe them as, bohemian glamour at its beautiful, non-conforming best, and I want to entertain. I want to see, pieces you haven't seen before, jewelry that grabs the light, a little bit of sequin, and then I guess our models also are all sizes, all shapes, all ages, and particularly, and they've also got a little bit of charisma about them too. So that really, heightens up our entertainment as SFH Designs, and being on stage, and people remembering our pieces as well too. So certainly with our charity work, we've done so many fashion shows, but it's all about entertaining and making sure everyone's happy and enjoying it.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, like you said, color brings the smile to most people's faces
Mm.
already. And I can see, by the colors behind you, there's a few pieces, really the colors do stand out. And I
Yeah.
think that first one there, is that birds on the green leaves
No,
there?
beautiful. So these are little gum nuts actually.
Oh, gum
So
nuts.
very,
Right, right.
very, very Australian, but yeah. And then
Yes.
we've brought in beautiful whoops,
Oopsie.
beautiful detail on the
Oh,
little
look. Yeah.
strap there as well too. So this is from antique piece from India, and then we've got just our beautiful fabric. So it's just combining things that you don't see around, and so we'll only make two of those,
Yes.
and that's the uniqueness and the specialty of what we do. So, and all
Absolutely.
made here in Brisbane too.
Yeah, wow, that's great. And so you have done it for a while. You're in that business for a while, and you're just really enjoying it. It has been good for you to have it alongside with your children. I think it was something about that you really wanted to come from being a mum, being a
Yeah,
designer.
I guess my mum's been a great influence and mentor in my life, and I'd like to pass that on. I have three daughters, and they've all worked here, and it really has helped them get their jobs that they're currently working in now, going to the fashion parades, working behind the scenes, being on the counter here as well. You definitely get all ranges of customers. So, yeah, they have definitely learned a lot
Oh,
on
fantastic.
those skills.
Bringing the family in is wonderful, especially the girls
Yeah.
take that forward for you and with you. So let me ask you, the Women's Network, something that you've joined, what has been something special being part of the Women's Network Australia? What's been something special for you that comes to mind?
Well, I love it. Everyone's just down to earth, beautiful, lovely ladies, and everyone's really genuine and want to, talk with you, meet with you, catch up. It's been a wonderful connection. I was also involved in their Humble Leaders book, which was this book here
Oh,
just a few
yes.
years ago. So that was super exciting. Like, again, beyond my wildest dreams, I'm in a book. So that was great. And it just told a little bit about my story. And so, again, it said Women's Network has given me some amazing opportunities from there. And that gives me the confidence to do the business, to mentor other, creatives that come through as well too. And certainly lovely friendships and lots of coffees, which is nice, and champagnes.
Campaigns, that's important as well, isn't it, to put the
Very
smile?
much.
Absolutely. I think it's really great to have the Women's Network because of the connections, the support, everything that goes on behind there to you people, isn't it? And especially in business, to be there and can ask questions and pass on insights from your own business. So one more question on the business, coming back to that one. You've done it for quite some time. So to those women in the Women's Network that are newer, what do you think would be something that would be valuable for them to know from somebody like you who's done the business much longer than those that might only be in there for a couple of years? Is there something that comes to mind that you want to say, listen, girls, you know this?
Yeah, it's just do it, just do it. And if you're thinking about it and you're still thinking about it, just give it a go. And that's how I've sort of ended up here, and just I've contacted people and just prayed they'd say yes or want to be involved, and they have. It's just blown me away that they want to work with me or become involved, and things have sort of just grown, and then you meet your next lot of people from that as well too. But it hasn't happened overnight, and there's a lot of hard work. I'm generally here in the shop, and I'm home nighttime on the computer, doing newsletters, emails, a lot of social media. But I think, if I started again, I'd probably get everything set up really well, probably a little bit more thoroughly. But anyway, it all has sort of worked its way into place. So, but yeah, it's all been good.
It's so what I'm taking away from those insights from you is that, look, just do it, get into it and do it if you're thinking about it. If those ladies watching this haven't done it yet, taking their own business, starting their own business.
Yeah, and the other thing I've really worked from is a vision board. That's probably been incredible. And in front of me here actually is my vision board I did a couple of years ago, and it's just astounding what has come off there, and it's reflected behind me on all these events that we have done. In the shop we would have done even this year we've done over 13 events just here, and that's like fashion shows, workshops, creating headpieces. But I think having that vision board and it's reflecting back here on everything that we've done, and it blows me away, and it's good to remember what you have done. It's quite incredible.
Important part, I think, that a lot of us women often don't do. We rush through the day, we rush through the months and the year, and we don't take that time to say, like you said, my wildest dreams have gone beyond it.
It gives me goosebumps,
To even think about that you had those dreams, they have come true. It can, for some.
And this is a reminder every day to go, you've done a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot on there. Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is as colorful as the fashions that you're creating, isn't it? Really, the background there for you. Oh, wonderful. So the takeaway is to just do it. And of course, to be aware that it does take time. It's not overnight, no matter what Facebook tells you or what others in advertising tell you. It takes a bit of time, and you've got to stick with it, don't you?
Yes, absolutely. It's like this year's probably been our hardest year. We had a big rent increase, different factors in the economy as well too. But we still show up, look happy, and keep it rolling through.
Like that's wonderful. So you are a finalist in the Impact Awards. I mean, I can see the impact you're making just visually alone with those beautiful fashions that you have and the accessories that go with it. What got you to nominate for it, or were you nominated into it?
I was nominated into it. I don't know who nominated me, so that was a very special surprise. And you always think, am I worthy? But I know it's been a lot. I've done a lot of work this year, a lot of hard work behind the scenes, charity events, involved with Labels on the Lawn, Carers Foundation, Women's Legal Services. I'm actually a judge for Dancing CEOs, but they've put me as the nice judge. So I'm the spirit of Dancing CEOs judge. So I get to say all the nice things and they're all nice to me. So I've been given incredible opportunities this year. And the other one is, Women in Fashion. I'm helping sponsor Best Designer in Brisbane award, and also helping with the judging as well too. So it's, being an impact here is, I'm still learning, but still creating, and just trying to do my best in what I do. And hopefully I can share, that love of color and sharing that joy, and to people enjoy, and to come and join in as well too.
So what I'm hearing is there's really a lot there going on for you, and you don't shy away from doing it, no matter what your little voices might tell
I
you.
But I have some
Okay.
great friendships and great creatives around me that, we just work together. And as I said, we just do it,
Yeah, that's
it's all good.
wonderful. And it's going to transfer into being part of the Women's Network, of course, where you are shining, where you can shine also with the fashions and make an impact there. With that alone, I can just imagine how a special piece that there's only 2 or 3 of them totally available, what a difference that would make to own one of those pieces. That's fantastic. So from the perspective of in business, having achieved what you wanted to achieve beyond your wildest dreams, somebody who's hesitating and doesn't really know how much there goes into it work-wise, alongside a family, which you have, and you've managed to do that. Is there any tricks or tips in there that you think might be worthwhile sharing, that you're happy to share with us?
Yeah, absolutely. I think really just working together, collaboration is probably my biggest. It's collaboration, not competition. When you work together, everything just is so much easier to do. And it's amazing what the other person can present and bring into it. And then out of that, you meet more people and more associations and everything there. So collaboration has been huge, and that's also uplifting other ladies as well too, when you are working together. So I think that's been amazing.
There's a kind of a flow on effect, isn't it? Once you get
Very
it,
much.
yeah.
She was wonderful to work with. We'll keep her, and you work it all through. So
Fantastic. It's I think that is a big part of women working together, what you've just mentioned there.
Much easier. And just be kind, be kind and be nice. And I know that's all I want to do is be nice and be kind and support. And as I said, it's got me to this award, so I'm blown away.
What you put out there comes back, whatever that saying is really what's working for you. You're collaborating, you're not seeing others as competition, you're collaborating, you're uplifting, and you feel that if others take that on board, they're going to be able to go beyond their wildest dreams as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that is fantastic. So if we think about something that you want to leave everyone with, or something you want to put out there, or maybe an event that you have coming up, is there something you'd like to share as we finish off on this wonderful interview to get to know more about you?
We just had our fabulous Bollywood dancing the other week, actually, which again, it's an uplifting event, bringing the ladies together, having a glass of wine or two, and and again the fashion shows, which just entertain, as I said. But other events, we're also going to be doing a picnic, in the new farm rose gardens up here on the 19th of November. So we're just asking everyone to wear their beautiful headpieces or a big hat, and maybe their SFH dresses as well too. So we're only going to do a little 20, a limited number, but we'll be having a beautiful picnic just down the road here in New Farm Park as part of our end of year sort of celebrations. So we keep it different.
Yeah. Wonderful. That sounds really good. I mean, especially a headpiece, which is usually, around that that time when there's the big race on. But I think you can have that any time of the year, can't you?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
It is absolutely wonderful talking with you, Sarah, having you here today and sharing your tips, insights, and the story of your business. And of course, as being one of the finalists in the Impact Awards with the Women's Network is wonderful. I thank you for sharing so freely, and it's wonderful to having met you today.
Lovely.
Signing
off.
Signing off, Sigrid Kaste, Women's Network Australia Ambassador, and saying wonderful and thank you, Sarah Hutson.
Thank you very much.